The following is a live sports event featuring the Abernathy Antelopes or Lady Lopes and is under the direction of AA Sports Properties in partnership with Abernathy ISD. This broadcast cannot be reproduced or retransmitted without the written consent of AA Sports Properties. Tonight's broadcast is made possible by the support of our generous sponsors: MC Master Roofing and Construction, South Plains Auto Ranch, First State Bank, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Abernathy First Baptist Church, Storm Guard, Clark Riley Insurance, Able Funeral Home and Flower Shop, Plains Land Bank, JC Refrigeration, Spradlin Spray Service, Vista Bank, Lambert Insurance, The Junkin Farmers Market, Ty Horsford Realtor, and DB Media. Buckle up and enjoy all of the exciting action with the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
Rolando. This time he takes it himself, untouched, into the end zone. Rolando Martinez from 1 yard out, and the Abernathy Antelope strike first. Comes McKaylen Marshall off the dribble. Mid-range jumper. Marshall sends Abernathy the lead. Now he hands it to Rolando. Burst of speed up the middle. Dagger! Touchdown! Superman! Now, second, stolen away in the corner. Flores. It's good! Flores the steal and the three-pointer as time runs down. Flag comes in. The punt is blocked, and it's going to be an Antelope touchdown, barring the penalty, as it's Cash Garcia who blocked it, scooped it, and scored it.
Well, good evening, Abernathy faithful, fans of the Lopes and the Lady Lopes. Here we are back home tonight in Abernathy, Texas, as the Antelope Band is playing the school song. So we'll take a minute and let them finish that up before we start our broadcast. And there you go. Here we are in Abernathy, Texas, as tonight's matchup between the Abernathy Antelopes and the Friona Chieftans in our last non-district matchup. Thank you for joining us tonight. Chance Rocha, I'm here flying solo as our very own voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, is off tonight. He's actually out of town on some school board business. So, Ty, we miss you. We hope you're tuning in to some Antelope football. And as always, joining me tonight is Travis Wickington behind the camera. So, Antelope faithful, never fret, never fear. Ty is not here, but you will still get some Antelope football here tonight. It may just sound a little bit different. So, it's Friday night lights here in West Texas, and it's homecoming at Antelope Stadium. And it's a beautiful night here tonight for homecoming as the Antelopes try to improve to 3-2 over the Friona Chieftans. And so, let's kind of jump right in and talk about our pregame, and let's talk about a little history between these two teams, as they have met about 28 times between the two of them. Kind of a historic run between these two teams. They used to be district foes way back when, with the first game being played between these two in 1964. And Friona actually won that first matchup 26-21. But Abernathy holds the crown of overall victories between these two teams, 15-13. And with tonight being the 29th, we're hoping to get that 16th victory over Friona. Abernathy has won the last 5 matchups dating back to 2011, and I think we're about to have our national anthem and a moment of silence. So let's pause a moment. Amen. So let's kind of go back to what I was talking about, the historic matchup between these two. So the last two matchups were actually playoff matchups between the Lopes and the Chieftains, and the Antelopes won both of those in 2019 and 2021. And so kind of shifting over to the current Chieftains, they've had a lot of struggles so far this season. They are 0-4 with tough losses the last 3 weeks, and their only competitive game was their first game of the season against Slayton, where they lost in overtime 42-36. So last week they didn't have a lot going for them. As I said, they struggled. They had 190 yards of total offense, 102 passing, and 88 yards rushing. But defensively, they did have one interception. So I think, I'm not too sure, but I think one of their top players has been injured. I didn't see too many stats on him as we were doing some game prep. But if he is back in the lineup, Aaron Rosales, number 7, is a name you may hear a little bit of tonight. So players to watch, though, from the Friona Chieftans, their quarterback, number 2, Justin Trevino. He's a left-handed signal caller. He had 100 yards passing last week, and he'll also tuck it and run a few times as well. He'll look to get the ball out to number 8, Anthony Diaz, and number 10, Jamison Daniels at wide receiver, as well as running backs Iram Gonzalez and number 16, Isaac Ortiz Carrillo as well. Iram had 50 yards rushing last week, and Isaac had the lone touchdown that they've scored in the last 3 weeks, and that came against Wellington. So as the teams do the coin toss here at midfield and they get ready to take the field, Friona's a team that they're going to line up and try to win the battle at the line of scrimmage. They run a shotgun wing T formation, and they're going to look to be a run-first team, but they will pass the ball if given the opportunity. And, just from looking at their losses on the season as they have struggled, don't let them get hot, though. Their first game of the season against Slayton, they put up almost 500 yards of offense, and 400 of that was on the ground. So we got to kind of win the battle of the trenches up front. And let's shift over to Abernathy, trying to keep that momentum moving forward over the last 2 weeks. We had some hard-fought battles where we came back to win 2 weeks in a row against a tough Littlefield team, and then last week against Farwell, they came out ahead 42-41. The Lopes led early on in that game at half, 28-21, before Farwell kind of rallied back and scored 20 unanswered second-half points to take the lead, 41-28, with just around 3 minutes left in the game. And then the Antelopes kind of caught fire. They engineered a 75-yard scoring drive, and that accumulated on a 27-yard touchdown pass to Dre Minfield. And then after that, it was kind of a controversial catch. I think the coach from Farwell didn't think that it was a touchdown, but it actually was, and it cost them a penalty and allowed the Antelopes to get a onside kick that we were able to recover on about the 5-yard line, and then Jagger Wiley punched it in from a few yards out to give the Antelopes the tie ball game at 41. And then the ever so important point after attempt, Maverick Shadden walked up and booted it in to give Abernathy the 42-41 lead with about a minute left to play in the game. And then on the first play of Farwell's possession, Dre Minfield sealed the deal with an interception to give Abernathy the victory and come home victorious last week. So let's look at some stats from last week. Wiley was 20 of 30 passing, 288 yards. He had 5 touchdowns, and he also rushed for a touchdown. And let's pause here for a moment. They're about to have the national anthem here on the field. Looks like we have a good crowd here tonight for homecoming. If you're unable to be out here tonight, we appreciate you tuning in to the broadcast. Well, the stands are packed. The homecoming court is on the track, and I think the Abernathy Antelopes are ready to take the field just about 2 minutes before kickoff here. Again, thank you for tuning in with us. And last week, Wiley was 20 for 30 passing. He had those 5 touchdowns. Duval kind of have a coming out week. He had 141 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns. And Rolando did Rolando things. Double Deuce had 24 carries and 184 yards. Also on defense, Jackson Arrington, Jake Harkey, Kelton Carver kept pressure on the quarterback, and Malachi Walters was just all over the field, making all kinds of tackles, having a batted pass that he intercepted, and also he recovered a fumble. So tonight we're going to continue to need some big games, some players to watch. Wiley continue to make smart decisions with the ball and protect the ball. Martinez has set the tone on the ground, and then for Duval to stay hot. That youngster, he had his coming out party last week and continue to stay hot there at wide receiver. And Carver on the line of scrimmage as a center, kind of setting the tone up front for the Antelopes. And then defensively, Arrington, Harkey, and Curry kind of dominate up front, and then for the rest of the defense just to stay hot and create some turnovers. So, here we go. Game's about to start, and the Antelopes will receive. They're going from right to left here tonight at Antelope Stadium. Back deep to receive for the Antelopes is number 3, Darian Duval. It's a short kick, bobbled a little bit here, picked up by Minfield, heads across the 25, almost to the 30, where he's tackled right there. The Antelopes will start the drive at about the 27-yard line. Thank you to First State Bank for sponsoring our pregame show and that ever so important kickoff to start the game. Let's see what the Abernathy Antelopes draw up here on the first possession. Wiley in the shotgun with Rolando to his right. Little switch pass out to Rolando. Makes one guy miss. Gets across the 30. A gain of about 4 yards on the play from Wiley to Martinez. Winning that battle up front is important for these Antelopes to get started off on a good foot here tonight. Wiley in shotgun again, Rolando on his left side. Steps back, makes a throw over to the right side. That's to Duval. He's across the 40 and pushed out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. That's good for a first down, brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions. Wiley under center, Duval in motion, a little pitch pass to Duval. He goes across the 40, across the 45 to the 50, across the 55, across midfield, and run out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Great carry right there. That's going to go as a pass. Even though it looks like a run, that's going to go as a pass for Wiley. So a good pickup right there and another Nutrient Ag Solutions first down. Great rhythm the Antelopes have already to start the night. Wiley under in shotgun, Rolando to the right. Hand off to Rolando. He's across the 40 to the 35, gain of about 5 yards on the play. Tackle made by Ismael Flores from Friona. Wiley in shotgun, Duval in motion, handoff to Rolando. Oh, and he's stuffed in the backfield by number 50, Diego Quezada from Friona. That's a good push up front by Friona to get in the backfield and make a tackle for a loss on Rolando. Not something you can have all night, them breaking through the line of scrimmage like that. Looks like they were keying on Rolando on that play. Loss of about 2 on the play. Big third down right here from the 38-yard line. Wiley in shotgun, Rolando to his right. Wiley drops back to pass. He's looking to his right, avoids some pressure, lets it go deep to Duvall. He almost makes a catch in the end zone. Incomplete pass to Daring Duvall. Good, decent coverage there from Friona. Unable to connect there between Wiley and Duvall. Curious to see what the coaching staff does here. It's going to be a long, about 10 yards for a first down, maybe a long 9. But it looks like we're leaving the offense on the field kind of in no man's land here, so probably not a punting situation, but definitely want to pick up the first down. Wiley in shotgun, Rolando to his right. Single receiver on the top side, twins to the short side. He looks to the sideline. Looks like they're going to have to delay a game, and I think they were just trying to see what they were going to line up at. Curious to see if they drop back and try to punt it here, if we're going to continue to try to go for it for the Antelopes. Looks like we are going to go and punt it here on 4th down. So Wiley back to punt from the 43-yard line. Good snap. Gets a good kick away. Takes an Abernathy bounce down just inside, right about the 10-yard line. So that's where the Friona Chieftans will take over on offense. And we'll take a quick break here as we switch possessions to the Chiefs.
MC Master Roofing and Construction is this season's title sponsor. They specialize in roofing, construction, siding, gutters, and so much more. Servicing the West Texas region to Possum Kingdom Lake, MC Master focuses on local expertise and community.
And we're back here at Antelope Stadium. Antelope's first look at defense here with Trevino under and gun. He'll just take it up the middle to the right-hand side. Good tackle right there by number 5, Maverick Shadden. Ball comes out, but they're going to say the runner is down on the play. Gain of about 8 yards on the play from Trevino. We talked about it earlier. They look to run the ball first, and he'll get a bulk of the carries probably up front in the backfield. So actually, they're going to go ahead and give him the first down. That was a gain of 10 yards on the play. So first down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Hand off to number 16, Isaac Ortiz. And he just stood up right there, maybe of a gain of about 4 yards. So it'll be second down and about 7 on. He stood up there by number 52, Ryan Hillis from the Abernathy Antelopes. Trevino again in gun, 2 backs in the backfield beside him. Hand off to 16 again on the far side. He's wrapped up there by an Antelope, number 60 for the Abernathy Antelopes. That's Jake Harkey. We'll be probably be calling his name a lot tonight as he's one of those cornerstones up front for the Abernathy Antelopes. Third down here, big third down here for the Abernathy Antelope defense. See if we can get a stop here and force a punt on 4th. Trevino in the gun. Rolls out. He is a left-handed quarterback. He signals out. Ooh, and he makes a good pass to the 50-yard line to number 8, Tony Diaz. He kind of got behind the defense there. So a big third down right there, and the Chiefs are able to convert and get to midfield on a 3rd and 6. They pick up a number of yards, and now they have the ball at 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Tough play right there. He just kind of snuck out behind the Antelope defense. So Trevino, he will pass if you give him the opportunity. He's not proficient at it, but he will throw the ball around. They hand off to number 16. Off to the left side. He breaks 1 tackle and is ran out of bounds by number 14, Eddie Perez. A gain of around 6 or 7 yards for the Chieftains on first down. It'll be 2nd and 4 upcoming. We need a big push right here from the Abernathy defense up front. Hand off to the near side. He stood up right up front. That's a good stand right there by the Antelope defense, led there by Jake Harkey up front. Jake Harkey and number 52, Ryan Hillis, make the stop for the Abernathy Antelopes on number 1, Iram Gonzalez, excuse me. 3rd and 4 right here. They converted on the last 3rd down, so hopefully we can get some pressure if they look to pass the ball here on 3rd down. They stick with the run, number 16. Oh, there's a flag on the play. He's able to pick it up right now, but it looks like they did throw a flag. Curious to see if it's holding or if it'll be a defensive penalty, but I believe it is going to be a hold on the Chieftains. That's what it is, offensive holding on Friona, so that will back them up. That'll make it a long 3rd down here. So good opportunity here for the Antelopes to get a big stop and get the ball back over to the Antelope offense. It'll be 3rd and 14 from the 47-yard line for the Chieftains. Look for them to pass the ball here. Trevino takes the snap. He rolls out to his left. Wide throw. He was trying to reach number 10. Jamison Daniels has one of his top targets, and he was unable to get that. So it'll be a 4th down and 14 from the 47 with just about 6 minutes left in the first quarter. It looks like they're sending the punting unit out for Friona. So that is a defensive stand brought to you by South Plains Auto Ranch for the Antelopes. The Chiefs line up to punt from their own 47, Maverick Shadden, and number 11, Aaron Russum, back to return for the Antelopes. Good snap. Decent punt from the Chieftains. Maverick Shadden gets under it. Bobbles it a little. He's across the 20, across the 25, and he is taken down just past the 30-yard line to about the 33-yard line where the Abernathy Antelope offense will take over. And it looks like we have an injury here for Friona. So while we tend to this injured Friona Chieftain, we're going to take our second break here. Come back and join us here at Antelope Stadium.
If you are needing your heating or air conditioning unit serviced, look no further than JC Refrigeration in Lubbock. We have been serving West Texas with all of their HVAC needs for many years and look forward to serving you. When you use JC Refrigeration, you know you'll be getting honest and reliable service from professionals that you can trust. Give us a call today at 744-9855. JC Refrigeration proudly supports the Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
And welcome back here to Antelope Stadium tonight. Number 28, Jacob Gonzalez, was able to walk off under his own strength for the Friona Chieftains, so good thing that wasn't too bad for him and for Friona. They battled injuries. It's a sweep here to Rolando. He's across the 40, run out at about the 44-yard line. A gain of about 11 yards for the Antelopes on 1st down. So big run right there from Rolando. You'd like to see him get started early for the Antelope offense. And that is a Nutrient Absolution 1st down. So 1st down from the Antelope 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Wiley in the shotgun, Rolando to his left-hand side, 3 receivers to his right. He fakes it. Wiley takes it up the middle for a gain of about 2, maybe 3 yards on 1st down. So I like the fact that they're using Rolando as a fake there. That's something that, you don't want to get too run heavy and get them to key on one guy. So I like the way that they're doing that pull and able to get Wiley some yardage there on 1st down. So 2nd down and 8, 55 left in the first quarter here. Wiley in the gun, 2 backs to his left. It's a fake to Rolando, a pass, to Maverick Shadden. He's not able to haul it in, so that's a tough break right there. He had some real estate in front of him. So tough drop right there for Maverick Shadden. It was a good pass by Wiley. He was pressured a little bit, but he was able to get that pass off. So big 3rd down right here. You don't want to go and only get 1 1st down on this drive. We'd like to see a 1st down from the Antelope offense. So 3rd and 8 from the 47-yard line. Wiley under center, Rolando to his left, 2 receivers on each side of him. He drops back, lets it go across. Darian Duval with a big catch across the 40, across midfield to down to about the 40-yard line. So that's a pickup of about 13 yards, and that's a Nutrient Ag Solutions first down. That was a great pass right there from Wiley. Duval is coming off gingerly, so hopefully he just kind of got rolled up on there, and it's not anything too serious for Duval. First down and 10 from the 40-yard line. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Wiley in shotgun, Rolando to his right, 2 receivers on each side of him. Aaron Russum in motion. It's a pass to Russum, a little pitch pass. Number 11 takes it around the corner. He's able to get across the 30-yard line for a pickup of about 11 yards on first down. That's some great play calling right there from the offensive coordinator for the Antelopes, getting everybody involved early in this game. The O-line is kind of controlling the line of scrimmage right now, and that's something we're going to have to be a key to success tonight in our game. So another Nutrient Ag Solution first down for the Antelopes. Hand off to Rolando. He goes up the middle, drags one Friona defender across the 35-yard line. A run of about 6 yards on the play. Wiley trots in with the play. Second down and 4. 4 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Wiley in the gun, Rolando to his right, 3 receivers to his left, 1 receiver at the top to his right. It's a handoff to Rolando to the left side. He goes up the middle, breaks 1 tackle. Rolando is going to have it to the house. That's an Abernathy Antelope touchdown. Rolando Martinez, 24-yard touchdown run. And that is a touchdown brought to you by First Baptist Church. And the Antelope strike first blood here tonight to go up 6-0. And Maverick Shadden will go out to attempt the point after. And that's the way you want to start. We were stopped on that first drive. We were able to stop them on defense and to come back out and put 7 points on the board. Great kick right there by Maverick Shadden. So the Abernathy Antelopes score first, and we go up 7-0 on the Friona Chieftans here tonight. We're going to take a quick break, but be back with us here at Antelope Stadium.
Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy has been helping people with their property and farm insurance needs for many years. When it comes to insurance, you want to rest easy knowing you have a good rate with good coverage, and at Clark Riley Insurance, we can offer that peace of mind. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and offer a variety of insurance options to meet your needs. Give us a call today or visit us on the West Service Road in Abernathy. We are longtime supporters of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
And welcome back to Antelope Stadium as the Abernathy Antelopes strike first blood, and they take the lead 7-0 on the Friona Chieftans with 4 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. A reminder tonight, there is 2 dances going on for homecoming. The high school dance is at City Hall tonight. The high school will be at City Hall, and the junior high dance will be at the fire station. So if you're a high school student, if you have a high school student or a junior high student, make sure you send them to the right place for those homecoming dances here tonight in Abernathy. Maverick Shadden lines up to kick the ball away. We have a First State Bank kickoff here, going from right to left in Antelope Stadium. A booming kick, end over end. It is fielded at the 15-yard line by number 24. He breaks 1 tackle. He's across the 30. He's across the 40, and he's run out of bounds by number 1, Dre Minfield, after a good run back, after kind of a little bit of a busted coverage right there by Abernathy. It looked like number 24, Rafael Rocha from Friona, was trying to run up the middle, and then he broke it back out to the near side. So good run back by Friona, and they will start their field position at the 41-yard line for the Chieftans. as Trevino heads under center, trailing the Abernathy Antelopes 7-0. Trevino is under center. It looks like Isaac Ortiz is to his left-hand side. 2 receivers to his left, 1 receiver to the short side. It is a handoff to Isaac Ortiz, number 16. He breaks 1 tackle, but then he is taken down with a short gain by number 66, Jackson Arrington, and that is a big stuff right there by number 66. I just love calling that kid's name. He plays hard. He plays with a lot of grit, and he played with a lot of fire last night after being injured a couple weeks back. So it's good to see him out there almost at full strength here tonight. So the Chieftains take the ball, 2nd down and 8 from the 43-yard line. Trevino in the gun with number 16 and number 1 to his left and to his right. Number 70 hands off to number 16. He breaks 1 tackle. He's still going. Not sure what happened here. Iram Gonzalez, it was a little fake play. Gonzalez actually had the ball, and they were able to get the first down as they get across midfield to the Antelope 46-yard line. So it looks like they're going to go some tempo here, but we're seeing what the Chiefs will do. They like to line up and just run the ball right at you. Again, a handoff to Gonzalez, number 1. He's able to break it out to the outside. He's running, tackled. Carson Curry making a great play right there. Almost a touchdown-saving tackle by number 63. Man, that kid flies all over the field, too. And you love to see the big man Carson Curry chasing down number 1, Irma Gonzalez, to make a tackle. But the Chieftains are getting some rhythm here as they get the ball all the way down to the 29-yard line. And hopefully we can get a big stop right here to stop them from putting points on the board and answering our touchdown. Hand off to number 16. Oh, and it's stuffed in the backfield. Number 7 for the Abernathy Antelopes. Jaden Ramirez makes a big tackle right there with the help of number 52, Ryan Hillis, on the stop for a loss of about 2 yards for the Antelopes. It'll be 2nd down and 12 for the Chieftains. That's what you're going to need to be successful against them. As I said before, they're not going to try to throw the ball a lot. They're going to try to just line up and punch you in the mouth, and so our defensive line is going to have to step up big tonight. Trevino under the gun. He rolls out left-handed. It looks like, he's going to be sacked by number 7, and a host of Abernathy defenders are going to take him down in the backfield. They try to roll him out to the short side, and that is a sack, a tackle for a loss, brought to you by Storm Guard. Great play right there. We just talked about it. We're going to have a push up front, and the Abernathy defense answered the call to push them back. A big loss, so a big 3rd down and 19 from the 38-yard line here for Friona with about 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Likely a passing down here. Trips to the right. Trevino awaiting the ball in the shotgun. He gets it. They fake it underneath. He tries to get number 10, the single receiver, Jaden Daniels, up on the far side, and he's unable to connect. So for right now, with it being 4th and 19, the clock stops with 1:27 left in the first quarter. It looks like they're going to go for it. Nope. They thought about it for a second, but they're trotting out the punting unit. So big stop right there, a defensive stand, and a turnover on downs, brought to you by South Plains Auto Ranch. I don't think they'll try anything tricky here, but you got to kind of stay in your zone and stay in your lanes if you're the Antelopes to make sure that they do actually punt this ball away. Maverick Shad, number 5 for the Antelopes, deep to receive. Number 40 punts it away, Seth Hall, and Shad just lets it bounce, and it takes a decent bounce for Friona, and it will be down at the 5-yard line. So we're going to take a quick break here from Antelope Stadium, but be back with us as the Abernathy Antelopes lead the Friona Chieftains 7-0.
First State Bank of Abernathy has been leading the Abernathy area banking industry since 1909 and is a staple in the community. We offer a full scale of banking services at First State Bank and are proud to be locally owned and operated. At First State Bank, we value the relationship with our customers and want to see them be successful in everything they do. If you have any questions, you can drop by and see us at 402 9th Street or give us a ring.
And welcome back here to Antelope Stadium. The Abernathy Antelopes take over after a 4th down stop. Rolando gets the call from the 5-yard line. He's able to run out across for about a 5-yard gain to the 10-yard line there on 1st down. So that'll make it 2nd and 5 from the 10-yard line. Just over a minute to play in the first quarter here tonight. It's a beautiful night here in Abernathy. If you're not able to be here, we appreciate you listening to the broadcast, but it's a packed house here for homecoming, and the Antelopes are playing good so far here tonight in Abernathy. Wiley in the gun, Rolando to his right with 2 receivers to his left. It looks like they may have jumped offsides. Free play here. Wiley takes a shot deep to the far side of the field. A great catch made by that's number 3, Darian Duvall. Good to see him back in the game, and that's some of the Antelope magic that you want to see. Smart idea right there from Wiley. He saw the flag. He saw them jumped off sides, and he made a big play of a big gain right there for the Antelopes. So that is a gain of about 40 yards, 45 yards for the Antelopes on 2nd down from our own 10-yard line. Great look from Wiley. Great catch by Duvall. It was decent coverage on the far side from number 12, Lara from the Friona Chieftans, but Duvall was able to battle him for the ball and come down with a great catch for us to get across midfield. Just over 30 seconds left here in the first quarter as the Antelopes take over on the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Antelopes, and that first down is brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions. Wiley in the gun, 2 backs in the backfield. It'll be a handoff to Rolando to the near side. Rolando gets across the line of scrimmage, across the 40, and he's taken down at about the 36-yard line. Good pickup right there on 1st down from Rolando of about 8 yards. The tackle made by the Friona Chieftans. About an 8 or 9-yard gain right there from Rolando. 2nd down coming up. I'm not sure if we're going to get the playoff or if we're going to go to the end of the first quarter. Looks like they are going to snap it, and it may be another free play. Wiley takes another shot to the far side to Duvall. Duvall comes down with the catch and the tackle. Great pass right there by Wiley. Duvall wins the battle against 2 Chieftains, and the Antelopes will start the second quarter with the ball at the 7-yard line. And great play call right there. Awesome catch by Duvall, and a great way to end the first quarter as we flip the field. We'll take a quick break here from Antelope Stadium as the Antelopes go into the second quarter leading 7-0.
At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our mission is to love God, love people, and tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we want you to know that you're always welcome at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. We meet for Sunday school on Sunday mornings at 9:30, followed by our worship service at 10:45. We offer kids and youth activities every Wednesday night beginning at 6 p.m. Come as you are and join us this Sunday. We'd love to see you. We are praying the Antelopes and Lady Lopes have a successful and safe school year. Are you looking for a new ride? Look no further than the South Plains Auto Ranch in Abernathy. We offer in-house financing and offer a wide selection of used cars. If we don't have what you need, we will help you find it. When buying a vehicle, you want local people you can trust, and that's exactly what you'll find at the South Plains Auto Ranch in Abernathy. Located on the south end of town between the West Service Road and Avenue D, we are your used car one-stop shop. Give us a call today at 298-2200. And as always, we are a proud supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
And welcome back here to Antelope Stadium as we start the second quarter. The Antelopes lead the Friona Chieftans 7-0, and they will take over a first down on the 7-yard line and look to punch it in to go up with 2 scores. A handoff to Rolando to the near side, and he powers through. He runs over Friona Chieftan, and Rolando Martinez runs in from 7 yards out to give the Abernathy Antelopes a lead of 13-0, and Maverick Shadden will go out to attempt the point after. Great run right there. Great call by the offensive coordinator, and we're just kind of owning the line of scrimmage up front, and that's what we needed to do to be successful in this game. And those big boys up front are getting a good push, and Rolando's just finishing it by running over Chieftain there to put us up by 2 scores here tonight. while we were away on broadcast, they were shooting some T-shirts here. And the point after attempt is good by Maverick Chieftans. So we will take another quick break here from Antelope Stadium. The Abernathy Antelopes lead the Friona Chieftans 14-0 with 11:55 left in the second quarter here in Abernathy.
People of Abernathy and the surrounding area have trusted Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop to meet all of their needs since 1991. Todd, Jackson, Sherry, and the team at the funeral home assist families in funeral and planning services, cremation services, and so much more. They treat families with love and compassion as they navigate through difficult times in their lives. Carly and her crew at the flower shop can also help with all of your flower, gift, and registry needs as well. You can find us near the corner of 16th and Avenue D in Abernathy, and we are wishing the Lady Lopes and Antelopes lots of success this season.
And welcome back here to Antelope Stadium. The Abernathy Antelopes leave the Friona Chieftans 14-0, 11:55 left before the half. And pretty cool here in the stadium. They announced they wanted all the alumni from Abernathy to stand up. And it's pretty cool to see all these returning alumni here at Abernathy here tonight. A little pooch kick here from Maverick Chieftans. And looks like we're going to try to jump on it. Nope, Friona, number 16, Isaac Ortiz was able to jump on it. And Friona will take over the ball at the 22-yard line, maybe the 24-yard line there for the Friona Chieftans. And that kickoff was brought to you by First State Bank. And so let's hope the Abernathy defense can continue to stay stout here and get another big stop on the Friona Chieftans. Abernathy in their Trevino in the gun. Looking to pass. He rolls out to his right-hand side. Oh, he's under pressure. He's able to get away from the first guy, and then he dumps it off. But number one, Iram Gonzalez unable to come down with it. So credit Trevino there for being able to get away from some Abernathy Antelope pressure there from Jake Harkey. He was able to get away from it and get the pass off, but unable to connect with his receiver. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 27-yard line for the Chieftans. But good pressure again from the Abernathy Antelope front. Being able to get in the backfield. We almost had a tackle for a loss there, but Trevino was able to sneak away. Trevino lines up in the gun with number 16 and number 1 to his left-hand side. Hand off to number 16, Isaac Ortiz. He's able to break it up the middle across the 40, and he's taken down just past the 40-yard line at about the 45, maybe just short of the 45-yard line. And so they'll take over at the 42. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Chieftans. Hand off to number 1, Iram Gonzalez, and he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage by a host of Antelope defenders led by number 66, Jackson Arrington. Arrington made the tackle, and here in the stadium they said Jake Harkey, and he threw his hands up thinking, hey, I'm the one that made the tackle there on that play. So, but that's all right. I don't care who makes the tackle as long as we're getting the stuff up front. So Trevino lines up in the gun to his near side. He has 3 receivers trips to his near side. He's looking to the sideline. Number 16 is in the backfield. Isaac Ortiz with him. 2nd down and 10 from the 42-yard line. 16 up the middle, just straight up the middle. He's able to break it. He's across the 40, almost down to the 30-yard line, and he is tackled by number 14 from the Antelopes, Eddie Perez, and number 5, Maverick Chieftans, are able to bring him down. Not sure what happened there. He looked like he was able to sneak through that first line of defense for Abernathy and break it through to the secondary, and a touchdown-saving tackle by number 14, Perez, and number 5, Maverick Chieftans. So 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line for the Friona Chieftans. Trevino in the gun, 2 backs in the backfield, twins to his near side. Hands off to number 1, Iram Gonzalez. A gain of about 3 on the play on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and 7 with 10 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. The Abernathy Antelopes lead the Friona Chieftans 14-0. Trevino lines up in the gun again. Two backs in the backfield, two receivers to his left side. Calls for the ball. It's a handoff. Stuffed. Malachi Walters with a big play right there to tackle number 1, Iram Gonzalez from Friona. Great stop right there at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 7 from the 27 with just over 9 minutes to play in the second quarter. Big third down right here. I would assume the Chieftains are probably going to go for it on 4th down in plus territory, but if we get a big stop right here or a tackle for a loss, which would be beneficial for the Lopes. Trevino calls for the ball. He gets it. It's a handoff up the middle to number 16, and he is going to be stopped short. Just stood up right there by the Antelope defense. Number 16, Isaac Ortiz. It'll be 4th down, about a 6-yard gain on the play, but it'll be 4th down and 2, maybe a long 2, close to 3 yards. So they're going to leave the offense on the field as they look to the side for a play call. The clock runs down to about 8 minutes and 30 seconds. So we'd like to see a big 4th down stop right here from the Antelope defense. And if we can get some pressure up front and get the ball before half, that would put us and put together a long drive and to keep the Chieftains off the board. I'm not sure if they took a timeout or I think they did. Yeah. Friona is going to take a timeout here, and so we'll take a timeout as well and thank some of our sponsors, but be back with us here in Abernathy Antelope Stadium.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are proud to be known as the ag retailer of the future and are committed to helping growers meet their full potential. We consistently provide the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology. With 6 locations nearby, Nutrien Ag Solutions is ready to serve you with all of your agricultural needs. David Carver and his team are thankful for the customers who continue to trust Nutrien with their business. We are wishing the Antelopes and Lady Lopes an incredible and blessed year.
For over 100 years, Plains Land Bank has specialized in financing rural property. We are passionate about agriculture and ensuring that producers are successful. Your land is more than just your livelihood, it's your legacy, and we want to see it grow for generations to come. Let us help you own a piece of Texas. Come visit our Plainview office today or give us a call.
And welcome back to Antelope Stadium as we have a big 4th down here, a 4th down and 2. And the Friona Chieftains will go under center. Hopefully they don't try to jump us off sides, but they're going to go with the jumbo package, and they're going to hand it off. And it looks like they may have got the push. I don't know. It looks like they may mark them short. Depends on the spot. They're trying to clear out the scrum here. But they are. They're going to give them the 1st down on a good run. You know, nothing fancy. They just lined up in a jumbo package and just punched it right up the middle with number – it looked like number 1 got the ball, but I'm not too sure. But they were able to convert on downs there. So 1st down from the 20 for the Friona Chieftains. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. I want to thank some of our game sponsors here tonight: Junkin Farmers Market, Vista Bank, Lambert Insurance, and Hill Veterinary Clinic here in Abernathy. Thank you to them and to all our sponsors here. Trevino lines up in the gun. 1 back to his right. It's a handoff there to number 16, Isaac Ortiz. Up the middle with a gain of about 5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5 here as the clock continues to run. About 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. And they're not doing anything fancy. They continue just to run the ball and just challenge you up front. Friona will continue to do that all night. Trevino in the gun, 2 backs to his left. Hand off to number 16 up the middle. He's stuffed at the line of scrimmage by a host of Abernathy defenders. And that's what you want to see. If you're going to continue to be successful and we want to stop them and keep them off the scoreboard here tonight, we're going to have to continue to get that big push up front from those Antelope linemen. So that's where it all starts at. You know, it's not a glorious position, but it is a very important one here in football. And they don't get enough credit, those big men up front, but they do a lot of hard work out there on the field. And Friona is not in any hurry here tonight, getting signals from the sideline. Trevino, number 2, in the gun. 1 back to his left, 1 back to his right, twins to his right, receivers. He calls for the snap, and I think they're going to call a delay of game. They waited too long to call the snap. So delay of game on Friona, so that'll push them back another 5 yards. And that's kind of a self-inflicted wound right there for Friona. It was a 3rd down and a 4, maybe a long 4 there, but that's going to push them back and make it a 3rd down and about 10 here for Friona. Clock continues to roll. There's 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Friona's quarterback looks to the sideline to get the play call. He lines up in the gun, 2 backs to his right, 2 receivers to his right, 1 receiver to the short side. I look to them attack this short side with a single coverage over here. He rolls out to that far side. He actually attacks the middle. Oh, and good defense right there. He was trying to get the pass across the middle, but Aaron Russell was there to knock it away from number 8. Tony Diaz isn't able to come down with the catch for Friona. So good defense from Aaron Russell and a good stop right there for the Antelopes. A big 4th down coming up right here. It looks like they may be going for a field goal, which you typically don't see on plus side of the territory. But they're lining up. Number 53, Mario Garcia, looks like he's going to attempt a field goal. And it will be about a 27-yard field goal from here. Snap's good, holds good. Kick is away. And it is no good. It is wide to the left. So that is a stand right there and a turnover on downs brought to you by the South Plains Auto Ranch. The missed field goal from Friona leaves the Abernathy Antelopes leading 14-0 here in the second quarter with just about 5 minutes left to play. And we're going to keep it right here. You know, as I said earlier, we're going to have a lot of festivities here tonight with the homecoming and all those things going on. So love to see this crowd and love to see all the people out here tonight in Abernathy, Texas. A packed house, and thank you for all the viewers and all those listening over our broadcast station. And thank you to all our sponsors here tonight. The Abernathy Antelopes take over on downs. It will be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line with 5:50 left to play in the second quarter. Wiley in the gun. Duval in motion into the backfield. It'll be handoff to Duval. He'll go up the middle. He'll take it across the 25-yard line, maybe to the 26. So a gain of about 6 yards on the play to Duval. And I like the creativity there. Sending Duval in motion and giving him the ball and just trying to get the ball to some of your skill positions and trying to get them active in the game and getting them the ball different ways. So Duval usually a receiver, but putting him in motion, putting him in the backfield, and allowing him to get a rush there on that play. So 2nd down and 4 coming up for the Antelopes. Wiley in the gun. Rolando in motion. Oh, bobbled the snap, and they just jumped on it. Looked like there may have been some miscommunication right there. He's trying to get the ball to Elijah Trejo, number 2. And so kind of a busted play right there. Tough break for the Antelopes after a good 1st down play. We're going to be backed up 3rd and 9 here, so almost lost all the yards you got on 1st down there. So tough break there. It was kind of a creative play call, sending Rolando in motion and watching the defense key on him and then trying to get the ball underneath to Trejo for a run play. But busted play, tough break, big 3rd down coming up right here for the Antelopes. Wiley in the gun, Rolando to his right, Duval on the short side, and 2 receivers bunched to his left. Wiley rolls out to his right side. He gets the ball to Duval. Duval is ran out of bounds by number 20, Brian Stanberry. So not a huge gain right there, but it makes it a 4th and manageable. I'm curious to see what Abernathy does here. It's going to be a 4th and maybe a long 3 here. It looks like we may be punting it away, but I'm not sure. With it being on their side of the field, that's a smart play right there with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Wiley steps back for the punt. He gets a great punt away. End over end kick. Oh, and it hits the Friona Chieftain. And, Abernathy was almost able to jump on the ball. Number 63, Carson Curry, was flying downfield, and he was just shy of being able to hop on that ball as the Chieftains were able to pick it back up, and Carson Curry comes up with the tackle there. So tough break for the Lopes, being able to get the ball back right there before half and not get any points on the board. But 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter, and let's see if the defense can make a big a big stop right here to get the ball back before halftime. Trevino under center. He has a running back to his right and to his left. He has twins, 2 receivers to the far side and 1 receiver to the near side. Trevino hands off to number 16. And he breaks it out across the 50-yard line all the way to midfield. And they're not doing anything fancy there. They're just kind of handing it off up the middle, and he's bouncing it out to the outside and is able to get a good gain right there of about 14 yards to get the ball to midfield. So you can't let them get away with those 14, 15-yard gains because they're going to end up busting one. So we're going to have to get a good push up front from the defensive line. Hand off to Aram Gonzalez. He goes up the middle, sneaks out to the right-hand side, just across the 45, almost down to the, down to the 44-yard line. Friona's working fast here with 3:40 left in the second quarter. Trevino calls for the snap. He gets it. He hands it off up the middle. Big push right there up front. And a tackle by number 54, Luke Maldonado, for the Abernathy Antelopes. So 3rd down and 2 right here. I expect Friona to stay with the run game here. They haven't thrown it too much, and when they have, they've kind of gotten into trouble, but expect them to continue to pound the rock on the ground. Trevino in the gun, 2 backs in the backfield with them. It's going to be a handoff to number 1, Aram Gonzalez, and he breaks it out to the right-hand side. He's able to get across the 35-yard line, tackled down at about the 34, so that'll be good for a first down for the Friona Chieftans. 3 minutes left in the second quarter here tonight, and they're going to go with some tempo. Trevino calls for the ball, waits back, goes for the pass. Oh, and it's almost picked off by number 1, Dre Minfield. Great coverage right there. He was able to see that Trevino was trying to get the ball to number 10, Jamison Daniels, and he's able to jump the route and almost come up with the interception. But Attaway to bat the ball away, Minfield, and it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Chieftains. 2 backs in the backfield. Trevino calls for the ball. It is a keeper for Trevino, and he didn't fool anybody there. We're able to stay home there on the edge, and number 20, Malachi Walters, was able to come down with the tackle. A gain of about 1 yard on the play. 3rd down and long coming up for the Chieftains. Looks like a passing situation right here. Look for them to come again to the short side to number 10. Oh, no, they go with the handoff and a big tackle right there. Number 55 for the Antelopes gets a big stop on 3rd down. That is Kelton Carver with a big tackle. Nobody didn't fool anybody there with the handoff on 3rd down, expecting them to pass the ball, but they handed it off, and Kelton wasn't fooled, and he was able to bring them down for a short gain. So it'll be 4th down and 8. Abernathy is going to take a timeout, and we're going to take one as well. And so stay with us here on the broadcast as we thank some of our sponsors, but we'll take a quick timeout and be right back.
In today's ever-changing real estate market, you want a professional you can trust helping you navigate buying or selling real estate. Ty Horsford is that person and is eager to walk alongside you in your real estate journey. So whether you are looking to buy, sell, or invest, give Ty a call today at 806-773-4658. He's ready to go to work for you. He's also a proud member of the Abernathy community and a big supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
And welcome back to Antelope Stadium here. A big 4th down and 8 coming up for the Friona Chieftans. 2 minutes left in the second quarter before half. Big 4th down coming up for the Abernathy Antelopes. We'd love to get a big stop here and give us some time to get the ball back before halftime. Trevino in the gun, 2 backs in the backfield. It'll be a fake. Oh, big pressure up front. Oh, fumble. Ball's on the ground. That's fumbled by Kelton Carver. Number 55 was able to knock it out. I'm not sure who was able to jump on it. But either way, it's going to be a turnover on downs. And so forced fumble, turnover on downs, brought to you by the South Plains Auto Ranch. Big stand right there from the Abernathy Antelope defense, and we're able to get the ball back with just under 2 minutes left to play in the second quarter. So hopefully we can put a drive together here. before halftime and put some more points on the board as Abernathy leads 14-0 against Friona. And as to be expected, Friona not very comfortable throwing the ball. They're really only comfortable with the rushing attack, and we've done a good job to kind of be a bend-don't-break defense here tonight. So let's see if we can put a drive together here before half. Wiley in the gun, Rolando to his right. Aaron Russum in motion. It is a pitch out to Rolando. He cuts it up the middle across the 40, makes a hurdle. Oh, and just a shoestring tackle by number 12, Gall Lara. And Rolando picks up about 8 yards on the play for Martinez on first down. So it'll be 2nd down and 2 here. 1:38 left in the second quarter. The Antelopes go to the line of scrimmage. Wiley is in the gun with 2 backs in the backfield with him. It'll be a handoff It's a handoff pass. Trevino, he passes it to Aaron Russum. Great play call right there for a big gain. I love the play call, the trickery there from the offense as Wiley hands it off to Elijah Trejo, and he makes a pass all the way down to the 28-yard line, puts us in plus territory. So that is a Nutrient Ag Solutions first down on a great trick play and a timely time for the Antelopes to put them in a good position to put some points on the board with just over a minute to play here in the second quarter. A pitch to Rolando on the near side. He's able to break one, and he's ran out of bounds at about the 25-yard line, a gain of maybe 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Antelopes. The clock will stop at 1 minute before half. Wiley lines up in the gun. Rolando to his left side, 2 receivers to his left, 1 receiver. Duvall to the short side. Rolando moves in motion and goes to his right-hand side. Duvall in motion. It is a pitch to Duvall. He has the edge. He has the corner. He has Duvall slips down at about the 14, 15-yard line. Man, if he would have got to that corner, he was going to be able to score a touchdown, but he slips down after picking up the first down. So that is a first down brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions. But could have been a touchdown. Tough break right there for Duvall. He was trying to make a cut and just unfortunately lost his footing. So it'll be first down on the 14-yard line for the Abernathy Antelopes. There's 39 seconds left in the half, and they will take a timeout. And we will take one more timeout here before halftime, but be back with us here at Antelope Stadium.
At StormGuard, we provide experts you can count on. Sit back, relax, and let StormGuard take care of your home. If you're experiencing roof issues, let our qualified team of professionals repair or restore your roof. We work directly with your insurance company to make the process easy for you, and inspections are always free. At StormGuard, we are wishing the Lady Lopes and Lopes the best of luck this season.
And welcome back here to Antelope Stadium here in Abernathy, Texas. It is homecoming, and we are almost done with the first half of football here. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter as the Abernathy Antelopes look to put some more points on the board here, with it being first down from the 14-yard line and us leading 14-0 against the Friona Chieftans. Wiley takes a snap, handoff to Rolando. He goes up the middle, untouched, into the end zone. Double deuce, Rolando doing Rolando things. Is able to run it in from 14 yards out to get his third touchdown on the night. Rolando puts the Abernathy Antelopes up 20-0 with 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Maverick Shadden trots out to attempt the point after to go up 21-0 here before the half. The point after attempt is up, and it is good. And the Abernathy Antelopes lead the Friona Chieftans 21-0. And we will take a quick timeout here from Antelope Stadium.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Spradlin Spray Services. Danik Spradlin is a local leader in aerial and spray services and has been meeting the needs of local farmers for a long time. A staple in the Abernathy community, Spradlin Spray Services is ready to meet your aerial spraying needs today. We are a proud supporter of Abernathy's young people and are wishing the Lopes and the Lady Lopes the very best of luck on and off the field this season.
And welcome back to Antelope Stadium here in Abernathy, Texas on homecoming night. The Abernathy Antelopes, it's all Lopes here tonight, 21-0 here with just over 30 seconds left in the second quarter. The Abernathy Antelopes have just been firing on all cylinders here tonight on homecoming. So super excited. That's what we wanted to see. We talked about it earlier in the pregame show. We wanted to see an Antelope team that came out and put together a complete game, 4 solid quarters of football, and so far they've put together 2 as we stand here tonight. So continuing to see that. And we have a First State Bank kickoff, short and out of bounds. Friona will take over at the 28-yard line. And thank you to some of our sponsors here tonight, the Junction Farmers Market, Vista Bank, Lambert Insurance, and Hill Vet. And that last touchdown was brought to you by First Baptist Church of Abernathy. So couldn't do it without our sponsors here. Broadcasting this Friday night broadcast, our Outside the Box Wednesday night show that we have, as well as basketball over our YouTube channel. So 37 seconds here left in the half. Trevino lines up in the gun, and he hands off to number 1, Iram Gonzalez, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage for a short gain by number 66, Jackson Arrington. So nothing really going for Friona. Their struggles continue here tonight, and it is a tackle for a loss, actually, on the first play of the game, brought to you by Storm Guard. Handoff on the near side, right up the middle. Number 16, Isaac Ortiz, is brought down again by who other than Jackson Arrington. I think he has a nose for the ball here tonight, and that senior is playing up big. He gave a great speech today at the homecoming pep rally, just talking about what it's meant to be an Antelope here tonight and his 4 years as an Antelope. So we go into the half here at Antelope Stadium. The Antelopes lead the Friona Chieftans 21-0 here tonight. And we will take a quick break, and then we will come back here and highlight some of our halftime festivities for homecoming. But we will also want to thank some of our sponsors here tonight.
Thanks for tuning in to this live Antelope or Lady Lope sports broadcast. We currently have a break in the action and will return to the air soon. Thanks for the support from our generous sponsors: MC Master Roofing and Construction, South Plains Auto Ranch, the First State Bank, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Abernathy's First Baptist Church, Storm Guard, Clark Riley Insurance, Able Funeral Home and Flower Shop, Plains Land Bank, JC Refrigeration, Spradlin Spray Services, Vista Bank, Lambert Insurance, the Junction Farmers Market, Ty Horsford Realtor, and DB Media. Again, we have a break in the action and will return to the air shortly. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our mission is to love God, love people, and tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we want you to know that you're always welcome at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. We meet for Sunday school on Sunday mornings at 9:30, followed by our worship service at 10:45. We offer kids and youth activities every Wednesday night beginning at 6 p.m. Come as you are and join us this Sunday. We'd love to see you. We are praying the Antelopes and Lady Lopes have a successful and safe school year.
First State Bank of Abernathy has been leading the Abernathy area banking industry since 1909 and is a staple in the community. We offer a full scale of banking services at First State Bank and are proud to be locally owned and operated. At First State Bank, we value the relationship with our customers and want to see them be successful in everything they do. If you have any questions, you can drop by and see us at 402 9th Street or give us a ring at 298-2556. Everyone at First State Bank is cheering on the Antelopes and Lady Lopes this season.
Are you looking for a new ride? Look no further than the South Plains Auto Ranch in Abernathy. We offer in-house financing and offer a wide selection of used cars. If we don't have what you need, we will help you find it. When buying a vehicle, you want local people you can trust, and that's exactly what you'll find at the South Plains Auto Ranch in Abernathy. Located on the south end of town between the West Service Road and Avenue D, we are your used car one-stop shop. Give us a call today at 298-2200, and as always, we are a proud supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes. People of Abernathy and the surrounding area have trusted Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop to meet all of their needs since 1991. Todd, Jackson, Sherry, and the team at the funeral home assist families in funeral and planning services, cremation services, and so much more. They treat families with love and compassion as they navigate through difficult times in their lives. Carly and her crew at the flower shop can also help with all of your flower, gift, and registry needs as well. You can find us near the corner of 16th and Avenue D in Abernathy, and we are wishing the Lady Lopes and Antelopes lots of success this season.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are proud to be known as the ag retailer of the future and are committed to helping growers meet their full potential. We consistently provide the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology. With 6 locations nearby, Nutrien Ag Solutions is ready to serve you with all of your agricultural needs. David Carver and his team are thankful for the customers who continue to trust Nutrien with their business. We are wishing the Antelopes and Lady Lopes an incredible and blessed year. Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy has been helping people with their property and farm insurance needs for many years. When it comes to insurance, you want to rest easy knowing you have a good rate with good coverage, and at Clark Riley Insurance, we can offer that peace of mind. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and offer a variety of insurance options to meet your needs. Give us a call today or visit us on the West Service Road in Abernathy. We are longtime supporters of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
For over 100 years, Plains Land Bank has specialized in financing rural property. We are passionate about agriculture and ensuring that producers are successful. Your land is more than just your livelihood, it's your legacy, and we want to see it grow for generations to come. Let us help you own a piece of Texas. Come visit our Plainview office today or give us a call at 806-296-5579. At Plains Land Bank, we are a proud supporter of our West Texas High School student athletes. If you are needing your heating or air conditioning unit serviced, look no further than JC Refrigeration in Lubbock. We have been serving West Texas with all of their HVAC needs for many years and look forward to serving you. When you use JC Refrigeration, you know you'll be getting honest and reliable service from professionals that you can trust. Give us a call today at 744-9855. JC Refrigeration proudly supports the Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
At StormGuard, we provide experts you can count on. Sit back, relax, and let StormGuard take care of your home. If you're experiencing roof issues, let our qualified team of professionals repair or restore your roof. We work directly with your insurance company to make the process easy for you, and inspections are always free. At StormGuard, we are wishing the Lady Lopes and Lopes the best of luck this season.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Spradlin Spray Services. Danik Spradlin is a local leader in aerial and spray services and has been meeting the needs of local farmers for a long time. A staple in the Abernathy community, Spradlin Spray Services is ready to meet your aerial spraying needs today. We are a proud supporter of Abernathy's young people and are wishing the Lopes and the Lady Lopes the very best of luck on and off the field this season. MC Master Roofing and Construction is this season's title sponsor. They specialize in roofing, construction, siding, gutters, and so much more. Servicing the West Texas region to Possum Kingdom Lake, MC Master focuses on local expertise and community commitment. With MC Master Roofing and Construction, you know you'll have quality materials, an experienced team, and a focus on the customer. At MC Master Roofing and Construction, we are a family and locally owned business, and we take pride in being the peace of mind for your family. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. Go Lopes.
In today's ever-changing real estate market, you want a professional you can trust helping you navigate buying or selling real estate. Ty Horsford is that person and is eager to walk alongside you in your real estate journey. So whether you are looking to buy, sell, or invest, give Ty a call today at 806-773-4658. He's ready to go to work for you. He's also a proud member of the Abernathy community and a big supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
DB Media specializes in all things audio, video, and lighting. From designs and installs tailored to your commercial application, to concerts and corporate events, and even studio recording and mixing for bands and artists, DB Media has you covered. DB Media is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes this season.
And welcome back to Abernathy Antelope Stadium here tonight. We're just about 11 minutes left at halftime, and we wanted to bring it back and highlight some of these homecoming festivities here. But before we do that, and while Friona's band is leaving the field and our homecoming court is kind of marching on to the track here tonight, I kind of want to highlight some of our sub-varsity kiddos. The 7th grade lost this week, a tough game, 36-22. But there were some highlights. Drake Warner had a big 50-yard run that set up a 8-yard touchdown run by Maddox Waldrip. Louis Trejo had a fumble recovery for the 7th grade team. And number 5, Waldrop, had an 80-yard pass to number 11 for the 7th grade team. They battled all night, but they came up short, 36-22. The 8th grade team rolled 44-14 over Friona, and Cutter Johnson had a huge game. Aiden Villarreal had a huge game as well, and it was all offense for the 8th graders as they came up big and stayed undefeated. And the JV won big too, led by Caden Flores and Colt Micheletti, 34-8 last night. So our halftime festivities for homecoming are about to start. So we will put the mic out there, and hopefully y'all can hear this homecoming court tonight in Abernathy.
She is the junior class president and a member of the AHS Student Council. Kara is also a returning member of TAFE and NHS. She has maintained an all-A honor roll throughout her years at AISD and strives to continue that through to her senior year. Kara's hobbies include watching movies and football, cheering for the Antelopes, shopping with her mom and sister. She also enjoys attending church at Abernathy United and swimming at her home with her family. Kara's future goals are to attend a four-year university and major in making big money. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Kara Phillips. And now, our senior queen candidates. Senior Princess Keely Abel. Keely's parents are Keelan and Nicole Abel. Tonight, Keely is being escorted by her father, Keelan Abel. Keely has been a high school cheerleader for 3 years and on the varsity squad for the past 2. She has been a member of the Lady Lopes track team since her freshman year. She has also been a member of the Abernathy FFA chapter, where she has received her Great Band, chapter, and Lone Star degrees. Keely and her fellow teammates made it to state in public relations last year and placed 5th overall. Keely has also completed ag issues, horse judging, and E&O. She was inducted into NHS her sophomore year. Keely's hobbies include watching Breaking Bad and Suits, getting sweet treats for her boyfriend, working at Avon Flower Shop, cheering on the Lopes and going to Texas Tech football games, and talking to her long-distance best friends, Hannah and Lindsay. Keely's future plans include going to cosmetology school to become an esthetician and work independently. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Keely Abel. Senior Princess Michaelin Marshall. Her parents are Mikey and Eileen Marshall, and tonight Michaelin is being escorted by her father, Mikey Marshall. Michaelin enjoys playing basketball, spending time with family and friends, going to the movies, and cuddling with her bestie Bernie, her pit bull. She is an active member of the Worship Center and their youth ministry, Reliant Student Ministry, and actively attends the Women's Ministry, TWC. She volunteers with the nonprofit basketball organization, Pregame basketball, and loves spending time with her younger siblings. She has maintained a 4.0 GPA throughout high school, is taking dual credit courses, and is Spanish club president. Michaelin has received over a dozen Division I offers to play basketball at the collegiate level, but has recently committed to playing basketball at Tulane University. Michaelin has worked extremely hard academically and athletically, and has received numerous recognitions. She is most proud of receiving District 2-3A Co-MVP, TABC, and TGCA All-State, THSCA Super Elite Team 3A, and she was team captain for the Lady Lopes basketball team. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Michaelin Marshall. Senior Princess Aubrey Till. Aubrey is being escorted tonight by her father, R.W. Chisholm. Aubrey's activities include playing on the varsity Lady Lopes basketball team and running track all 4 years of high school. Aubrey received District Newcomer of the Year in basketball her freshman year. She received First Team All-District both her sophomore and junior year, Academic All-District her junior year, and was a team captain for the Lady Lopes basketball team. Aubrey qualified for the regional meet her sophomore year in track for high jump, where she placed 5th. Aubrey enjoys hanging out with Cam and Marcus any chance she gets. Aubrey's favorite thing in the whole wide world is her dog, Mac. She loves any kind of adventure and is always willing to try new things. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Aubrey Till. Senior Princess Cameron Villanueva. Cameron's parents are Richard and Ken Villanueva. Cameron is escorted by her father, Richard Villanueva. Cameron's activities at AHS include being on the varsity girls basketball team and varsity girls track team. Cameron made the all-tournament team for the Capital Classic tournament. She received the Fighting Heart Award, Hustle Award, and made the academic all-district team. She has received an all-year honor roll throughout her high school career. Cameron was also voted class favorite her sophomore year. Cameron is currently vice She is also a part of Abernathy's Student Advisory Committee. In her free time, she enjoys reading, hanging out with her friends, traveling, doing puzzles, and being with her family. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Camden Villanueva. Our crown bearer, Miss Amarie Garza, and her escort, Mr. Brixton Marshall. Amarie is the daughter of Orlando and Leanne Garza, and the granddaughter of Conrado and Olga Salcedo, and Sandy Garza. Amarie is in Miss Reyes' kindergarten class, and her favorite subject is recess. Amarie's favorite things are playing Barbies with her sister Alina, snuggling with her parents, and playing soccer. Amarie has participated in several soccer clubs and excels in Halo Spinsters basketball. Amarie dreams of being a soccer star and a rock star one day. Amarie's escort, Brixton Marshall, is the son of Mikey and Eileen Marshall. Brixton is a proud kindergarten graduate of Abernathy Elementary School. Brixton is a first grader in Miss Kenny's class where he looks and he and his behavior grade. He is an avid lover of all things Spider-Man, Sonic, and Transformers. He loves spending his parents' money on toys and playing basketball so he can then play Fortnite. He looks forward to becoming Blue Beetle or Fireman when he graduates high school. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Amarie Garza and Brixton Marshall. We also have Miss Lily Short, our 2023 homecoming queen from Alexander County. Welcome back, Lily. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for. Our 2024 homecoming queen is Keely Abel. Congratulations to all candidates.
And there you have it. Miss Keely Abel is your 2024 homecoming queen. Congratulations to her. Congratulations to all the candidates here tonight at Antelope Stadium. And it's all Abernathy here tonight, and all Antelopes up big, 21-0 on Friona. And there's just about a minute left before we start the second half of football. And we talked about it in the pregame. We talked about it on our show this Wednesday. We want to see a complete game from the Antelopes, and they have the opportunity to do that right here as they have played 2 solid quarters of football to start this game. So before we get the second half kicked off, I'm going to highlight some scores around the district, which we will be starting here in a couple weeks. Some teams in our district that are playing tonight. New Deal is down big to Lubbock Christian. Lubbock Christian leads New Deal 32-0 just before halftime, and that is at Lubbock Christian. New Home is trailing Roscoe 17-0 at halftime. Olton is up big on the Vega Longhorns 21-0 or 21-7 at halftime. And Floydada is trailing, or it says this score is final, but I'm not sure if it is. But I'll get an update on that one before. It says 42-20. Hell Center beat Floydada, but I'm not sure if that is correct. But the surprise score and a team that we may have to look out for later on in the season is the Red Hot Post Antelopes. They are up big on a team that we faced last week, the Farwell Steers. Post Antelopes are beating Farwell at halftime 45-6. And so as the Abernathy Antelopes head onto the field here tonight, that just kind of gives us an update of some of the teams that we're going to be facing here in a couple weeks. And we hope to continue this steam that we have here, that we've had over these last couple weeks, having back-to-back wins and hopefully having a third one here tonight as we lead 21-0 here in Abernathy. But that post score is very surprising to me. I mean, they are undefeated. They are 4-0 on the season, and they beat undefeated Slayton team last week, and it looks like they're going to trounce Farwell here tonight to go to 5-0. So watch out for that post team later on in the year. But some teams you expected to be good competition were new to a new home, and they are struggling here on a Friday night. But, you know, all we're worried about is these Abernathy Antelopes, and they are leading big here as the second half is about to kick off. And the Antelopes will kick off from the right to the left. The kickoff brought to you by First State Bank. And Maverick Shadden takes his step as he gets ready for the second half to kick off here from Antelope Stadium. End over end kick, booted, fielded by number 24, Rafael Rocha, and he is taking down almost immediately. Big tackle right there by number 7, and there is a flag on the play. I'm not sure if they're going to call on the play here. I think it's going to be against the Antelopes. Yeah, they're going to call a face mask on the Antelopes. So decent coverage right there. We're able to stop them short, but they're going to get some extra yardage here on that face mask penalty to start the second half. So the Chieftains will start with field position at around just short of midfield. They're going to start at the 45-yard line to start off the second half. I don't think they're going to do anything, change anything. They're probably going to line up and continue to try to pound the ball up front. Trevino lines up in the shotgun with one back to him. He's going to take it right up the middle. He's going to break one tackle, breaks 2 tackles. He's out across the 40, taken down at the 25-yard line by a host of Abernathy defenders. Number 14 for Abernathy, Eddie Perez, is able to tackle and wrestle him down right there. And they didn't do anything fancy. They just kind of led up the middle with number 16, Isaac Ortiz, and number 2 followed him, Trevino, to get a big gain on first down right there. That's not the way you want to start the second half of football for the Antelopes. They hand off to number 16, Isaac Ortiz, and he's stuffed up the middle after a short gain of maybe 3-4 yards on the play, and he's tackled by a host of Abernathy defenders. So it'll be second down and about 6 to go from the 21-yard line. Trevino in the gun. 2 backs in the backfield with him. 2 wide receivers on the far side. 1 receiver to the near side. They hand off to number 16, Isaac Ortiz, and he's able to push the pile for a short gain. So it'll be a third down coming up for the Chieftains. And that's the kind of stop and the kind of push you want to see from the Antelope defensive lineman right there. I'm not sure what happened on that first play, if they were just caught off guard by that quarterback sneak up the middle, but big third down right here coming up for the Antelopes. Nothing going there. Number 2 just tried to do a quarterback sneak out to the right side, and he was maybe able to get 1, maybe 2 yards with forward progress on the play. And it'll be a fourth down and short, and they're trotting out some different personnel onto the field. It looks like they're going to go with that jumbo package like they did earlier, trotting out number 17, Abram Rocha, to kind of lead the way on a run of maybe 1 yard to try to get the first down here on fourth and short for the Chieftains. That's what they do. They hand it off to number 17. He goes right up the middle and is able to get about 6 or 7 yards on that fourth down. And he's excited, man. They haven't had too much positive things, so for them to just do a quick handoff right there, he comes in there and is able to get some hard yardage right here in plus territory for the Chieftains. So need some big stops right here. Looks like they're going to go right back to it in a hurry up. Trevino under center. Looks like they may try to run the exact same play. They do. They hand it off. Push, push, push from the Chieftains. And he is stopped at about the 5-yard line, maybe the 6-yard line. And it will be second down and 6. And they're going to stay with that jumbo package here, as that's one of the positive highlights they've had from the Friona side. Hand it off again, and he just dives across the pile. They can't get a first down, so they're going to have to punch it in to or get a turnover on downs here. So big third down coming up here for the Antelopes. They're changing out some personnel here. They're looking to the sideline for the play call. I think they're going to go back to the shotgun. And they do. They go back to the shotgun. Trevino is in the gun. Number 16, Isaac Ortiz to his right side, trips receivers to his left. And he's just going to run it right up the middle. And he's going to break one tackle and be able to get pushed across the line of scrimmage. Not sure what the Chieftains did at halftime, but they came out hot and excited after a big carry to start the drive. It's finished off by Trevino. He runs in from about 6 yards out to put the Chieftains on the board for a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Abernathy Antelopes lead 21-6 with the point after attempt coming from number 53, Mario Garcia for Friona. Good snap, decent hold. The kick's up, looks to be good. It is. And so we will take a quick break, but Friona put some points on the board in a hurry. 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third quarter, and the Antelopes lead 21-7. We'll take a quick break, but be right back here to Antelope Stadium.
DB Media specializes in all things audio, video, and lighting. From designs and installs tailored to your commercial application, to concerts and corporate events, and even studio recording and mixing for bands and artists, DB Media has you covered. DB Media is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes this season.
And welcome back here to Antelope Stadium here. It looked like the Friona Chieftans made some adjustments there at halftime and came out hot and wanted to kind of challenge our front up front, and that's exactly what they did. A lot more runs from the quarterback there. They went with the jumbo package, weren't able to move the ball right down the field in just a few minutes and put some points on the board. So Abernathy needs to stay fiery and not kind of get flat as they had a couple games. You don't want to see that happen here to the Antelope defense or to the offense. But tough break right there. Antelopes let them get some points on the board. They still lead 21-7, and the kickoff ensuing. It's a short kick to the right side. Number 1, Dre Minfield takes the kickoff. He takes it out across. Oh, he shoved out of bounds after the play. That's going to be a flag on Friona. So he ran out of bounds at about the 40-yard line, but there is going to be a flag on the play for a late hit on Friona. I'm not sure why he was pushed out of bounds there. He was clearly way out of bounds before he was pushed by a Friona Chieftain. So Minfield comes up, walking to our sideline. I'm sure that didn't feel good. He wasn't expecting to get hit. So that's going to tack on about 15 yards for the Antelopes. So they'll take over at in plus territory at about the 45-yard line across midfield. So let's see if the offense can answer back here for Abernathy after the defense lets the Chieftains put some points on the board there. So the Antelopes take over with 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 46. Wiley takes the snap, handoff up the middle to Rolando. He breaks one tackle and gets out across the 40 to about the 36-yard line. Gain of about 8 yards on the play for Rolando. Just under 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Abernathy in no hurry here. Wiley in the gun. Rolando to his left side. 2 receivers to his left and 2 receivers to his right. Wiley takes the snap, fakes it to Rolando, rolls out to his left side, throws it across the middle. Pass broken up by number 21, Frank Gutierrez. It was kind of a low throw there, and Duval tried to make a good catch, but Gutierrez was a little excited that he made a big play right there, but tough throw right there on the run for Wiley. He's unable to connect with Duval. So a 3rd down and short coming up here for the Antelopes. Wiley lines up in the gun. 2 backs in the backfield. Maverick Shadden on the near side. Duval on the far side. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to number 22, Rolando, and he's able to get across and get the 1st down. a gain of 4 or 5 yards on the play there. So that'll be a Nutrient Ag Solutions first down for the Antelopes. And we need to get in some rhythm here and continue to wear down this Friona defense and not give them any more life. So after they come out and put some points on the board, they can definitely be excited and try to make a game of it here. But we need to keep the Antelope offense on the field and continue to put points on the board. 5:30 left in the third quarter. They look like they may have jumped. Wiley's going to take a shot to the far right side. He has Duval open. Duval goes up for the catch. He makes a fantastic catch, and that's an Abernathy Antelope touchdown brought to you by the First Baptist Church. Great pass, great catch by Duval. And again, staying hot, Darian Duval with another touchdown reception and a great throw right there by Wiley to continue to get those big plays and put points on the board. Great answer for the offense there of Abernathy. Maverick Shadden will come on to attempt the point after. Point after is up, and it is good. And we will go take a quick break, but the Abernathy Antelopes have scored and answered, and they lead 28-7 with 4:45 here in the third quarter. We'll take a quick break, but be back here at Antelope Stadium.
Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy has been helping people with their property and farm insurance needs for many years. When it comes to insurance, you want to rest easy knowing you have a good rate with good coverage, and at Clark Riley Insurance, we can offer that peace of mind. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and offer a variety of insurance options to meet your needs. Give us a call today or visit us on the West Service Road in Abernathy. We are longtime supporters of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
And welcome back here to Antelope Stadium. The Abernathy Antelopes answer back, and it is 28-7. Abernathy leading the Friona Chieftans with 4:17 left to play in the third quarter. So that's the kind of answer that you want to see from the Antelope offense after the Chieftains came out hot after halftime and were able to put some points on the board and really have their only touchdown that they've scored in the last few weeks here. And so don't want to let them see anything positive here, and I think they're trying to correct the time on the clock. Friona is saying that they let some more time run off the clock, and they did that adjusted. So they added some time to the play clock. So there's about 4:24 left in the third quarter. So great play call right there. Great pass by Wiley for a deep pass to Darian Duval on the touchdown. And that's one thing you want to see. I want to see those young kids stay hot and stay excited and continue to make those big plays. So kickoff right here from Maverick Shadden, brought to you by First State Bank. End over end kick, fielded at the 30-yard line, brought across the 40-yard line and taken down number 54. Luke Maldonado makes the tackle on the play. So the Chieftains will look to answer back, and we look to have a big stop right here on defense for the Abernathy Antelopes. They will start this drive at the 41-yard line. Trevino is in the gun, two backs to his left. Number 16 takes the handoff, and he is untouched up the middle, and he is going to be taken down across the 30, wrestled down by Carson Curry and a host of Antelope defenders. I'm not sure what happened there, but there was nobody on the short side of the field for the Antelope defense. It looked like everybody crashed to the far side, and another big gain right there from Friona. So they're definitely made adjustments there at halftime to get these big gashing plays on the Antelope defense, and Friona is going to go quick in a hurry here to try to catch the defense on their heels. Trevino takes a snap, hands off again to number 6, to number 1, and he's taken down in the backfield. First tripped up by number 66, Jackson Arrington, and then cleaned up there by number 14, Eddie Perez. And so they tried to go in a hurry and kind of hurt themselves, unfortunately. And so that's a big stop right there for the Lopes to get a tackle for loss, brought to you by Storm Guard. So looking to slow things down again. Friona goes in the gun, two backs to his right. They're just going to do a quarterback keeper to this right side, the near side, and he's untouched all the way down to the 7-yard line. Number 2, Justin Trevino, with a big run right there, and he's excited, and they feel some momentum brewing here for Friona, and that's something you want to shut down for the Antelope defense. And I definitely want to make sure that they don't get any of that momentum and continue to carry it through the rest of the game for Abernathy. Trevino calls for the snap, hands it off. Number 16 takes it to the left side. He's tackled. Oh, it looks like there's a fumble, and it's recovered. I think Antelopes are going to say they have the ball, and it is. It is a fumble and a recovery from the Antelopes. Not sure who picked it up, but it was a host of Antelope defenders. That's a huge stop right there on a big, big, big play from the Antelope defense to step up big and keep Friona out of the end zone and to get a turnover on downs. And that is brought to you by South Plains Auto Ranch. Big defensive stand right there by the Antelopes, and that is what you want to see coming out. They were trying to get some momentum from the Friona Chieftans, and the Antelope defense stepped up big to make a good stop here right before they were able to punch it in for 6. So tough break right here, taking the snap in the end zone, but Wiley hands it off to Rolando. Rolando comes to the near side. He's able to break 1 tackle. He's able to break 2 tackles. He almost lost the ball, but he keeps it. He's out. Oh, with a big stiff arm, and he pushes his way across the 30-yard line. Yeah, he gives the muscle look, and he points out here to the fans in the stands because there was a big stiff arm right there at the end. Rolando has a big, big carry to get us some breathing room out of the end zone. A big 30-yard run right there from number 22, Rolando Martinez. It will be first down and 10 from the 30-yard line. That is a first down brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions. And, man, that's the kind of fire and grit you want to see your running back, your senior running back playing with right there. Wiley's in the gun. Another handoff to Rolando to the far side. He breaks 1 tackle. He breaks 2 tackles, drags 1 guy all the way across the 45-yard line, almost to the 47-yard line. Rolando is hot, and he is asking for the ball. This is what you want to see from the Abernathy offense, continuing to roll after a big stop right there. Another first down brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions. Wiley jogs out onto the field with the play call. I expect them to try to probably keep the ball on the ground as much as possible to let as much time run off the clock. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Wiley's in the gun. 2 backs in the backfield. There's a flag on the play. False start on the Antelopes. Kind of a self-inflicted wound there, I think. I think they were trying to hurry up and snap the ball before the play clock ran off, and so one of our offensive linemen just jumped off a little bit. So that'll make it first down and 15 from the 42-yard line. Don't let that upset our momentum here on offense. Wiley is in the gun, 2 backs in the backfield here. He takes the snap, another handoff to Rolando here on the near side. He breaks 1 tackle, slips another tackle, and he's taken down. He got maybe 2 or 3 yards on the carry. Not much going there. He was able to slip 1 tackle, but wasn't able to get past that second one. So it'll be second down and about 12 here to go. As I said before, you want to continue to have that momentum, but you just can't count on those big plays only. We're going to have some sustained drives. Just over a minute left here in the third quarter. Wiley's in the gun, 2 backs to his left. Fake handoff to Rolando. He's under pressure. He gets a throw off to Maverick Shadden on the screen play. Oh, he slips 1 tackle. Oh, they're going to say he was down. He was tripped up by number 17. Abram Rocha made a pretty good shoestring tackle there because Maverick Shadden only had 1 more guy to beat, and he may have taken it to the house. But good play call right there. Wiley had to get rid of it under pressure, but he's able to get some of those yards back. So it is a 3rd and manageable here coming up for the Antelopes as 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Wiley in the gun. Fake handoff to Rolando. He drops back. He has all kinds of time. Oh, he gets the pass away. Aaron Russum, just behind the defense. It looked like Aaron Russum had kind of stopped running and he was able to split 2 defenders, but the throw is just over his outstretched arm. So good throw right there by Wiley, but just a little bit too far as he was under some pressure. He was unable to connect with Russum on the pass. Tough break right there, so it looks like Abernathy's going to have to punt it away here on 4th down. Wiley back to punt. Clean snap. He gets it away. Booming punt by Wiley. And takes an Abernathy bounce. Oh, maybe stop. And it's going to roll into the end zone, so unfortunately it will be a touchback, but able to flip the field on Friona right there. Not able to get the points and sustained drive there for the Antelopes, but we're able to flip the field and put Friona on the other side to start this. There's about 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. I want to give a shout out to the Abernathy School Board. They're out there all celebrating, watching the Abernathy Antelopes here on homecoming, watching the game from the hotel lobby there in San Antonio. So thanks to the school board. Thanks for everything they do for our school and this great community. So shout out to them for supporting the Abernathy Antelopes. Trevino takes a snap. He's just going to roll out to his right on a quarterback sneak. He breaks 1 tackle, but then he's stood up by a host of Abernathy defenders. Yeah. As the 3rd quarter comes to an end, we will take another timeout here from Antelope Stadium, but be back with us here for Abernathy Antelope football.
Are you looking for a new ride? Look no further than the South Plains Auto Ranch in Abernathy. We offer in-house financing and offer a wide selection of used cars. If we don't have what you need, we will help you find it. When buying a vehicle, you want local people you can trust, and that's exactly what you'll find at the South Plains Auto Ranch in Abernathy. Located on the south end of town between the West Service Road and Avenue D, we are your used car one-stop shop. Give us a call today at 298-2200, and as always, we are a proud supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our mission is to love God, love people, and tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we want you to know that you're always welcome at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. We meet for Sunday school on Sunday morning.
And welcome back here to Abernathy Antelope Stadium. That First State Bank t-shirt cannon is shooting t-shirts all over the stadium here tonight on homecoming, and these fans are loving it, and that's an exciting thing to have that t-shirt cannon out here tonight for homecoming. And they're shooting them pretty high up here. They almost shot one up here in the box just now. And so as a reminder, it is homecoming. There is a high school dance at the City Hall tonight after the football game and a junior high dance at the fire station. So if you have a junior high student or a high school student, make sure you get them to the right place. Trevino takes the snap. It's a handoff to number 1, Iram Gonzalez, and he is able to get out across almost to the 30-yard line. He's going to be a bit short of the first down, so it'll be a 3rd down and short for Friona coming up here. As we start the 4th quarter of football here at Antelope Stadium. Trevino in the shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield. He takes the snap, and they're going to do a quarterback keeper up the middle. He's able to get past 1 defender, and then he is stopped and wrestled down by number 5, Maverick Shadden. So they're not doing anything fancy. You know, we talked about it all night. They're just going to try to beat you up front, and they kind of sneakily do it with those 2 backs in the backfield. They're going to fake to one side, fake to the other side, and then actually use those guys as some lead blockers to get numbers. So first down there for Friona. They hand it off to the near side. Going up the middle is number 16. He's able to get past the first line, and Maverick Shadden wrestles them down from his safety position. And another big gain right there, and they were able to get about 9 yards on first down, so they're at midfield for the Friona Chieftans. Trevino calls for the ball in the shotgun. Hands it off to number 1, Iram Gonzalez. He's able to break it out to the right, and then he's wrestled down. It looks like he may have just slipped, but he is able to get the first down and get them past midfield. So they will take over first down and 10 from the 49-yard line. Trevino in the gun, 2 backs in the backfield. They just go numbers, run the sneak up the middle, but he's met. No going this time. Big stop right there from the Antelope defense. Almost a tackle for a loss, but no gain really right there. Number 66, Jackson Arrington, the big man up front, able to make the stop with a host of Antelope defenders. Trevino calls for the snap. He takes it, hands it off to number 1, and he's able to be wrestled down after a gain of about 4 yards on the play. Oh, that was number 16, excuse me. Isaac Ortiz is able to get across for about 4 yards on the play. So 3rd down here and about 7 to go. Big 3rd down right here for the Antelope defense. Trevino lines up in the gun, 2 backs to his left. They hand off to number 16 going to the right side. He goes right up the middle. He breaks it out to the outside, and he's going to miss 1 tackle, and Maverick Chadney isn't able to hold on to him, and he is able to break it for a touchdown. That is a long touchdown run for the Friona Chieftans, but I thought there was a flag on the play, but it doesn't look like there is, and so that's going to be there is a flag on the play. Looks like it's coming back here. Nope. It is a flag on Abernathy. But I'm not sure if penalties declined, and the Friona Chieftains will have a long touchdown run right there after Abernathy was called for the face mask, but they will decline the penalty, and the Chieftains will get some more points on the board and look to only be down by 14 after this point after attempt from number 53, Mario Garcia. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up. The kick is good. And they will answer back. Friona Chieftains offense will answer back. So it'll be 28-14. And we'll take a quick break here from Antelope Stadium. But we'll be back here for more Abernathy Antelope football.
At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our mission is to love God, love people, and tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we want you to know that you're always welcome at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. We meet for Sunday school on Sunday mornings at 9:30, followed by our worship service at 10:45. We offer kids and youth activities every Wednesday night beginning at 6 p.m. Come as you are and join us this Sunday. We'd love to see you. We are praying the Antelopes and Lady Lopes have a successful and safe school year.
And welcome back to Abernathy Antelope Stadium here tonight. And the Friona Chieftains answer back, and they're trying to make it a game here with 9 minutes left to play in the 4th quarter from Antelope Stadium. Your Abernathy Antelopes lead the Friona Chieftains 28-14. So as we said it before, and I've said it all broadcast, you don't want to let them get any momentum. This is the most positive that the Friona Chieftains have seen in their last couple games, as they had only scored 7 points in their last 3 games. So we're kind of letting them get some momentum here to end this game. But we want to see 4 full quarters of football from the Antelopes, and we need to see a big offensive run here. If we can put a 9-minute drive together, we had a 7-minute drive earlier this year. So if we can run the clock and get into some rhythm and continue to hold the ball and close this one out with a victory, that would sound like a plan for success as they kick off here. Oh, they're going to go for the surprise onside, but we're able to jump on it. Number 14, Eddie Perez, is able to field that, and they didn't catch the Abernathy Antelopes sleeping on that kickoff there for Friona. So we'll take over with decent field position to start this drive with 9 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Thank you again to some of our sponsors, MC Master Roofing. If you know Mr. Matt Midget, he's a great guy. If you need any roofing and construction needs, reach out to MC Master Roofing. The Junk and Farmers Market, Vista Bank, Lambert Insurance, and Hill Vet. Jagger Wiley lines up in shotgun. Rolando to his right. Darian Duvall has been put in motion. Flag on the play. It's going to be a false start on the Antelopes. Not the way you want to start a drive here in the 4th quarter, leading by 2 scores. Even if you can't put points on the board here, it's going to be very important to eat up as much clock as possible to not give Friona the chance to get the ball back with much time to try to rally here late in the ball game. Wiley jogs onto the field with the play call. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 25-yard line to start this drive after the penalty. Wiley's in the backfield with Rolando to his right side. He sends Aaron Russum in motion. It will be a pitch pass to Russum. He's trying to get the corner. He does. He gets out across the 30, and he is knocked down at about the 31-yard line. Good pitch pass right there from Wiley to have a good gain. We got most of the penalty yardage back and some on first down, so it'll be 2nd down and about 8 to go on the play from the 32-yard line. Wiley in the gun, Rolando to his right, 2 receivers short on each side of him. It's a pitch to Rolando on the short side here. He's out across the 35 and wrestled down right there at the 35-yard line. A pickup of about 3 yards for Rolando. Number 17, Abram Rocha on the tackle. Big 3rd down right here. We want to continue to keep the offense on the field and keep running that clock. There's about 8 minutes and 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. So converting here on 3rd down, or at least giving us the opportunity to go for it on a 4th, would be big for this Antelope offense. 2 backs in the backfield for Wiley. He's in the gun with 2 receivers to his left. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Rolando, and he's able to break through the first and almost get to the 45-yard line. So he will pick up the 1st down, no problem, on a tough run from number 22, Rolando Martinez. He carries it all the way to the 45-yard line. And Abernathy in no hurry here, continuing to let the clock run. As they head to the line of scrimmage, Wiley will be in the gun. Rolando will be to his right. He will have trips, 3 receivers to the near side and 1 receiver to the far side. It'll be a handoff up the middle to Rolando. He's untouched. Oh, he's tripped up right past midfield. He's taken down at about the 48-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and 2 yards to go here for the Antelopes as the clock continues to roll. Just under 7 minutes left to play in the ball game. That is a first. Oh, we hope to have a 1st down brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions here coming up. Antelopes head to the line of scrimmage. Wiley in the backfield with 2 backs. He takes a snap. He fakes it to Rolando. He goes up over the top. A little bit of a miscommunication right there, it looked like, between Wiley and the receivers. So no harm, no foul. The only downside is that does stop the clock with the incomplete pass. So a 3rd down and short coming up as the clock stops at 6:29 here in the 4th quarter. Good idea right there from the coaching staff to kind of go big over the top. It just looked like there was some miscommunication on the routes between the receivers and Wiley. 3rd down and 2 here. Wiley in the backfield. 2 backs to his right. They almost jumped off sides there. They look to the near side to get the play call. Expect a handoff to Rolando up the middle. Oh, they fake it. They swing it out to Rolando. He gets out across the 50, across the 45, and is run out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. Excuse me, the 42-yard line. And that is a Nutrient Ag Solutions 1st down. I was just speaking it into existence earlier. So Nutrient Ag Solutions, thanks to David Carver and his crew for what they do in support of the Abernathy Antelopes. Clock stopped, 6:21 left to go in the 4th quarter with Rolando going out of bounds right there. Wiley takes the snap. He fakes it twice, rolls out. Oh, not a good decision there. He had some pressure on him, and he overthrows the receiver, Duval, and an interception by number 20, Brian Stanberry. And I say not a good decision by Wiley. He was just kind of under pressure, and he saw an open Duval, and with some adrenaline, he just overthrew him a little bit. And Friona is able to come up with the interception as we were starting to gain some momentum there on offense. So they'll take over on the 31-yard line after the interception by Briar Stanberry from Friona. So tough break right there for Wiley. He was under pressure and tried to make a play happen, but unfortunately an interception for the Friona Chieftans. Nothing fancy here. They just tried to do the quarterback sneak right up the middle, but big Jake Harkey is able to be there to stuff him as there is a tackle for loss brought to you by Storm Guard at about a 1-yard loss there, led by number 60, Jake Harkey. For those of you at home who can't see it, there is some twirlers that have some batons that are on fire here. Pretty cool little thing they have going here for homecoming. Handoff up the middle. He was able to get some of the lost yardage back, and they're able to get just past the original line of scrimmage. So about 3rd down and 9 coming up for Friona from the 32-yard line. Yeah, there you go. You can see some of those flames from those twirlers. That's pretty exciting there. Looks a little dangerous to me. I don't think I can handle that. Big 3rd down right here for the Antelope defense. Trevino in the gun, 2 backs in the backfield. They look to the play call. They get set. The snap to Trevino. Handoff to number 1 to the far side. He's able to break 1 tackle, and he's wrapped up. He's tackled by number 55. Looked like Kelton Carver on the tackle there. So down with just about 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the 4th quarter, and being down by 2 scores, Friona has no choice but to go for it here on Abernathy's side of the field. And they're not in any hurry here. I'm not sure what they're doing, if they're going to take a timeout but they're just letting the play clock run. And it looks like the coach is kind of, I guess they're taking a timeout, but they let a lot of time run off the clock before they took that timeout. So they're going to take a timeout, and we'll take one more timeout here, and we'll be back here at Abernathy Antelope Stadium.
People of Abernathy and the surrounding area have trusted Able Funeral Home and Flower Shop to meet all of their needs since 1991. Todd, Jackson, Sherry, and the team at the funeral home assist families in funeral and planning services, cremation services, and so much more. They treat families with love and compassion as they navigate through difficult times in their lives. Carly and her crew at the Flower Shop can also help with all of your flower, gift, and registry needs as well. You can find us near the corner of 16th and Avenue D in Abernathy, and we are wishing the Lady Lopes and Antelopes lots of success this season.
And welcome back to Abernathy Antelope Stadium here. We're still in a timeout on the field, but I will update you on some scores around the district. The Post Antelopes continue to pour it on the Farwell Steers. They are up 52-6 in the 3rd quarter there. The Olton Mustangs are up 28-15 on the Vega Longhorns, and the Roscoe Plowboys are up 19-6 on the New Home Leopards. And 40-7, the Newdale Lions are losing to Lubbock Christian in the 3rd quarter. Trevino lines up in the gun on a ever so important 4th down here. He just takes it up the middle. They're going to try to go a quarterback sneak, and he's going to be stuffed, and that is going to be a turnover on downs brought to you by the South Plains Auto Ranch. Big stop right there from the Antelope defense after a turnover from the Antelope offense, but big stop right there. But we have an Antelope down on the field. Oh, number 14 for the Antelopes. Eddie Perez was down, but he is able to hop up, and he is able to walk off the field. So big stop right there from the Antelopes. So they will take over on the turnover on downs and have the ball with just over 4 minutes left to go in this ball game. Expect them to continue just to run the ball. Probably won't put the ball in the air anymore here tonight. If we are able to sustain a good 4-minute drive here, we'll close out the game, even if we don't put any more points on the board for the Antelopes. Number 13, Wiley in the shotgun. Rolando to his left. He hands it off. Coming to the right side, Rolando makes one guy move, makes 2 guys move. He's out across the 30-yard line and just short of the 32-yard line, so he will be about a yard short of that first down. It'll be 2nd down and 1 yard to go after an 8-yard run on first down by Rolando Martinez. As the clock continues to tick down, just over 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. Wiley takes the snap. He pitches it to Aaron Russum. Russum takes it up the middle. He's able to split 2 defenders and taken down at the 20-yard line by number 10, Jamison Daniels. Good hard run right there by Aaron Russum to give us a first down, brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions. So 1st down and 10 from the 21-yard line for the Antelopes. Not in any hurry. 3 minutes left here in the ball game. Wiley in the gun, Rolando to his right side, 3 receivers to his right, 1 receiver to his left. Wiley's just going to take it, quarterback sneak up the middle, and he is going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage by number 17, Abram Rocha. Gain of about 1 yard on first down there for the Antelopes and the Antelope quarterback. So not only were some of those cheerleaders on the homecoming court, but they're out here doing their cheers in their homecoming dresses. Now that's pretty fancy, if you ask me. That's committed to being a cheerleader there. 2nd down here for the Antelopes. Just over 2 minutes left to play in the game. Wiley takes a snap, handoff to Rolando up the middle. He makes one guy miss, gets out across the 10-yard line, drags one guy. Rolando's going to have 4 touchdowns on the night. Number 22, Double Deuce, with his 4th rushing touchdown of the night. He rushes it in from just outside the 15-yard line. Rolando gives us a 34-14 lead with 2 minutes left to go in the game, and that's a great answer right there to pick up your quarterback after he throws an interception, and we get a big stop on defense, and that is a touchdown brought to you by First Baptist Church by 22, Rolando Martinez. Maverick Shadden on for the extra point, and it is blocked by Friona, and they're going to scoop it up, but they're going to be run out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. So able to get through and get some pressure, so the extra point is blocked, and so the lead will stay 34-14. We will take one more break here from Abernathy Antelope Stadium, but be back with us for the last few minutes of this ball game.
If you are needing your heating or air conditioning unit serviced, look no further than JC Refrigeration in Lubbock. We have been serving West Texas with all of their HVAC needs for many years and look forward to serving you. When you use JC Refrigeration, you know you'll be getting honest and reliable service from professionals that you can trust. Give us a call today at 744-9855. JC Refrigeration proudly supports the Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
And welcome back here to Abernathy Antelope Stadium. Your Abernathy Antelopes put another touchdown on the board on the legs of Rolando Martinez. He runs it in from just outside the 15-yard line to put us up 34-14. With 2 minutes left to go here in tonight's ball game, it's been all Abernathy. Friona tried to battle back kind of early here in the second half, but they've been stuffed as of late by the Abernathy defense. So good form here to finish out the game for the Antelopes as Maverick Shadden is set to bring you a kickoff brought to you by the First State Bank here tonight. End over end kick. Number 16 fields it at the 20-yard line. He runs out across the 25. He reverses field across the 30, but he is met right there by Dre Minfield and number 20, Malachi Waters, as they take him down at just across the 30-yard line. He'll be taken down at the 34. So Friona will have one last-ditch effort to play for some pride here with a minute 50 left in the ball game as they trail by 20 points to the Abernathy Antelopes. So one last reminder, it is homecoming. There is 2 dances going on after the football game. High school will be at the City Hall, and the junior high dance will be at the fire station. Trevino in the gun, 2 backs to his right, 2 receivers to his left. and he just takes the sneak out to the right, and he is taken down. No going for them. Malachi Walters is able to tackle him for a loss as number 2, Trevino, tries to get the edge, but he is tackled for a loss by number 20, Malachi Walters. And that tackle for loss is brought to you by Storm Guard. Second down and 12 to go for Friona. Trevino calls for the snap. He gets it, and it is stuffed. Jackson Arrington had a nose for the ball, and he was almost there in time just to get the handoff. Another tackle for loss brought to you by Storm Guard. A big loss of about 4, maybe 3 on the play. Jackson Arrington was in the backfield in a hurry. Great playing tonight. Been calling his name all night. Him and Harkey have been in the backfield all night for the Antelopes. Just over a minute left in the ball game here tonight. Friona doesn't look to be in any hurry. As I said, they're kind of playing for pride here to finish out the ball game. Trevino calls for the snap. He takes it. It's a handoff to number 16. He's able to get past the first line, breaks one tackle, and he is stuffed big time at the 35-yard line by number 52, Ryan Hillis. And it will be 4th down and 7, maybe 8 yards for the Friona Chieftans. And it looks like they may go ahead and punt the ball away here, knowing that it doesn't do them any good if they even have to snap it. This may be the final play of the game, depending on the punting situation, with just over 20 seconds left in the game. And this will be the final play of the game, it looks like. The punt, there is a flag on the play, but he punts it away. Decent punt, rolling to about the 20-yard line. But I think that is going to be, nope, they're going to blow the whistle dead with 3 seconds left. So the Abernathy Antelopes are celebrating here, but they may have to have one more snap as there was a flag on the play, so I'm curious to see what it was, if it's on the Antelopes or if it's on Friona. It's going to be offsides on Abernathy. I expect them to go ahead and decline the penalty from Friona, but I don't know what they're going to do here, if they're going to go ahead and re-kick, because it's not going to give them a first down with the offsides penalty. Oh, they are. They're going to go ahead and re-kick it, and I suspect that is just to go ahead and run out the clock. So they're going to take the penalty, and the Friona Chieftans are going to head back out on the field. I think they're going to keep the punting unit on the field, though, and just go ahead and re-punt the football here on 4th down. 3 ticks of the clock, and the Abernathy Antelopes will move to 3-2 on the season and head into district in a couple weeks with a winning record. They run the offense out on the field. Trevino is going to take one more snap here tonight, and he calls for the ball, and he hands it off to number 1, Iram Gonzalez, and he heads around the edge, and he almost was able to get the edge, but he is taken down by Carson Curry. Touchdown saving tackle there to keep the Chieftains from getting any more points on the board. And that is how the game will end as both teams head to midfield to shake hands. The Abernathy Antelopes are victorious here tonight on homecoming, 34-14. We head into district play in 2 weeks against New Home here at home. We will start off district here in a couple weeks, but we go in with a winning record of 3-2. Congratulations to the boys tonight. Everybody go out and celebrate homecoming, and congratulations on continuing that winning train. And as always, thank you to all of our sponsors tonight, and thank you to all your listeners and all you viewers on YouTube. We appreciate it. Thanks to Travis behind the camera. And we missed you, Ty. Hope you're having fun out there on the Riverwalk with the rest of the school board, and hope y'all tuned in tonight. But as always, from Antelope Stadium, it is good night, God bless, and go Lopes.